The roar of the private jet's engines drowns out the chatter as Sarah Wynn-Williams stares out the window, heading to a secretive government meeting in a far-off capital. She's just learned that Facebook's latest maneuver might tip an election, and not in a harmless way. What really happens when a massive tech giant dances with dictators and disrupts democracies? The story Sarah's about to tell isn't just about power, it's about recklessness at the world's toughest table. Sarah's journey exposes the engine room of influence, where Facebook's decisions ripple far beyond Silicon Valley. But power here isn't neat or predictable. It's messy, raw, and often dangerously careless. In one unforgettable scene, Sarah flies alongside Facebook execs and a notorious junta leader on a private plane, heading to a closed-door summit. The contrast between champagne toasts and whispered deals reveals a world where morality is optional and influence is currency. It's a backstage pass to power's theatrics, but also its profound recklessness. Think of Facebook's decision-making like a high-speed train barreling through a foggy tunnel. The executives make split-second calls, often insulated from consequences, like engineers guessing the next track without a signal. This black box approach favors speed and impact over accountability, fueled by algorithms but steered by human ambition, ego, and blind spots. The final reckoning is chilling. Facebook doesn't just affect friend lists, it shapes elections, stokes conflicts, and redefines trust. Sarah's candid account shows how a culture of carelessness among a few can cascade into chaos for millions, and why ignoring these warnings is a luxury the world can't afford. The glam fades. Sarah reveals the raw, often brutal culture inside Facebook where innovation mixes with misogyny and corporate doublespeak. This isn't just tech talk, it's a haunting window into power's dark side. Sarah recounts a bone-chilling dinner where a senior exec dismisses female colleagues with cold, sneering remarks, hidden from the public eye but etched in memory. It's a stark reminder that behind the glossy image sexism thrives, tolerated as part of the culture, draining talent and morale. Imagine a meritocratic jungle gym that looks egalitarian but only favors those already standing tall. Promotions and praise often hinge on fitting in rather than true merit, an invisible glass ceiling that's reinforced by casual jokes and boys' club cliques, leaving many talented voices sidelined. To survive, Sarah learns to navigate these treacherous waters by mastering invisibility, playing down her discomfort, learning when to speak up and when to vanish. This adaptive strategy reveals how toxic cultures demand not just resilience but self-erasure, exacting a heavy personal toll. Facebook isn't just a platform, it's a player on the global political stage. Sarah's inside view reveals how awkward, absurd, and terrifying the mix of Silicon Valley brains and brutal geopolitics really is. Sarah describes Zuckerberg's stunned reaction when the internal report about Facebook's role in the 2016 US election arrives. The realization that algorithms and ad tools had amplified misinformation hits like a bombshell, inspiring panic but no immediate overhaul, revealing a culture reluctant to admit faults publicly. From the halls of Moscow to Myanmar's conflict zones, Facebook's offices negotiate deals with governments known for oppression and censorship. Sarah captures surreal moments like executives pitching free internet while turning blind eyes to human rights abuses, a twisted tango of profit and pragmatism. This reckless stewardship leads to absurd consequences. Facebook's tools inadvertently fuel ethnic violence, sway elections, and erode trust worldwide. Sarah's memoir shows that careless tech power isn't just a corporate problem, it's a geopolitical crisis disguised as social media convenience. Remember that private jet flight, champagne toasting with dictators while the world trembles outside? Sarah's journey from that surreal moment to a reckoning shows exactly how a few careless people at Facebook hold massive power and why we all pay the price. Next time you scroll your feed, try this. Question the unseen decisions shaping your reality. Transparency isn't just a buzzword, it's a survival skill. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.